bro, did you see the clip? I was just gonna get on that. Jordan, run. And what it sound like? It sound like Boys in the Hood. Ricky! Welcome back to the Richard Sherman Podcast, and y'all know what time it is. It's another day with Big Play Slay. What up, brother?
What's good, my guy? What's good? How everything going?
Man, it's good. It's good. If I was doing any better, I'd be you.
Hey, you set the standard, man. I'm just trying to do my part, man. My part.
Speaking of doing your part, you got your hands on the football this week. You recovered a fumble. Your defense had 5 turnovers, 5 sacks, 2 goal line stands.
Yeah.
It seems like y'all figured it out.
Yeah, man. Hey, we putting it all together, man. Of course, we still got a little bit of left to fix and all that kind of great stuff. But we had a great talk as a defense. We made the plays we want to make. But as a defense, man, just being in the league for so long, I've been telling guys, man, we can't just be a splash defense. Right now, we are more of a splash defense instead of a complete defense. Like, we waiting for a guy to make a splash play instead of, like, dominating the whole game, not having long drives. We had too many long drives. So we just got to get that nipped in the bud, man. Too many 4th and shorts that they could we got some 3rd downs, and we stopped them on 3rd down, but it's right now in the league, definitely where it's been going on 4th and 2s, no matter how bad W is, they still in that possession. They trying to go for it. So we gotta get that in the bud.
No question. You was a little banged up in the first half. What happened?
Man, so I'm gonna get my tackle. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go hit the dude on the screenplay. The Rook first time playing today. We just had our Rook my first round Rook. Shout out to my dog. He got his first sack, 2 in his first appearance. But as he tackling, you know what I'm saying? He leg kicks me right in the shin like he an MMA boxer. You know what I'm saying? Keep me right into the leg. I'm talking my leg with numb. And I'm talking about it's a 400-pound leg. Feel like I said, hey, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's my little bro. And what's crazy is about the story, right? He from Detroit. And he showed me the picture of me and him taking it as a kid. I like, dang, bro, that's how you feel about me? I came to your school, done supported you, done said what's up, and, kicked me in the leg. But nah, man, it was good for him, man. But I was good, man. Just a little stingy, but I was straight, man. I was straight, no big deal.
Well, there was some history made by Aaron Rodgers. He only threw for 139, but he got 2 tugs, and that moved him past his teammate Brett Favre on the NFL all-time list. Was that a conversation in the locker room? I mean, that kind of history don't happen every day.
Yeah, that don't happen. And what's crazy is that I wish I knew that. Like, I ain't know that. Nobody ain't know. Nobody, maybe the offense did, but the defense, we ain't know nothing about it. So all the Dane Show gave him his flowers before anything, but he already deserved them because, he one of the best that ever do it. So when I get to the locker room, to the work room tomorrow, I'm like, hey, man, you could have told me that, man. I could give a good shout out or something. You maybe told the offense, though, but I'm going to give his congrats, man, because that's a big achievement.
Right, that's a huge achievement. Well, y'all about to do something that ain't been done very often. Y'all about to go to Ireland. Wait, big play. It don't seem like you. Wait, big play. It don't seem like you too happy about that. I thought you was coming out there to do your Irish. You know what I mean? The Irish dance.
Man, look, I've been in the league 13 years. I have not been excited about going to no out-of-country games. I hate going out the country for work because I really want to enjoy the view of where I'm going at. Because when I get there, I ain't going to be able to go sightsee nothing. I got to be mind-focused and ready to go. So I know it's exciting for the fans. I am excited for the Ireland fans to see, how American football works. That's for sure. I'm happy about that. But I want to go to Ireland to like visit, like to see. Not on no business trip. I want to enjoy my trip. But now I can't really enjoy it because I'm really locked in. And then they put me on a week against the Minnesota Vikings with one of the best receivers coming in the building. Mm-hmm. I don't worry about what's going on in Ireland no more.
But the thing about Big Play is the thing I know and I've heard about Big Play Slay is the straps. They travel. The straps. They go on the road.
They go everywhere now. One thing about them now, come on, man. We put them everywhere now. It's always gonna be a challenge, man. Always looking forward to.
You done been to Brazil.
Yep.
Now you're going to Ireland. How do you prepare for these games? 'Cause I never had to go to anywhere crazy. Like, I went to Toronto. That was the only one I had to ever go international. Thank goodness.
Man, I went to London twice and went to Brazil last year, and then I'm going to Ireland. So it's like Man, the long flights, first of all, be bad. Then always the sleep be off. Like, I think we were behind the game really at 9:30 here. And, so that's already bad. So my sleeping schedule will be off. They already trying to give us the sleep schedule, how to sleep. Make sure you sleep all through the plane. Don't go to sleep when you first get there. Like, I'm gonna be tired already from this plane ride. I'm gonna get my sleep. So it's just too much. You know what I'm saying? But I am excited for the fact that, like I said, that we could, bring America football across the globe so everybody get the witness of it. So that's the only exciting part about it. But I'm not always a big fan of that. I ain't a big fan of that all the time.
They 8 hours ahead of the West Coast, 5 hours ahead of the East Coast. Has Tomlin done anything to the schedule to change it to like try to semi-prepare y'all?
Yeah, of course. One thing about Mike T, man, he do a great job making sure we are very much ready and situated in all kind of aspects, even on the field and off the field. So right now, usually work start by 8:00. He said, first meeting at 7, just to get us up early. And I'm like, man, I'm already up at 6:30 to get there for my DB meet. I meet with my coach. Then, you know what I'm saying? We have other meetings we go on. So now, my routine got to be like 5:30 because now I got to get up there, be there to eat at 6, eat my breakfast in peace so I don't have to rush. Now I got to meet with my coach at 6:30. Then Mike T come on at 7. Like, yeah, man. So it's going to be a tough week, man, with some sleep. So I might be in the bed in about 2 more hours.
How long y'all staying?
We're staying from Thursday to Sunday. We're leaving Thursday, so it's not bad. So we probably get there, I think, Friday morning. And I don't know how that practice schedule, bro. He gonna keep us updated with that. How he gonna do it? If we gonna have a walkthrough, or if we gonna go out there and try to do something. So we gonna figure that out on the move.
Well, speaking of the Minnesota Vikings, y'all got Justin Jefferson. We talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's Carson Wentz. You thought you were preparing coming into the season. You would have thought you were preparing for J.J. McCarthy. I'm sure, we ain't gonna say we would prefer J.J. McCarthy, but I wouldn't mind J.J. McCarthy. We keep learning, Rook.
Yeah.
But you're playing Carson Wentz, who's had a up and down season, but a solid veteran in this Kevin O'Connell scheme. They present a lot of issues. This outside zone. The running back is he run behind his shoulders. Like,
yeah,
I'll tell you, he run behind his shoulder pads.
Yeah.
What have y'all done? Because you see this scheme so much more in the NFL now. You see it with a version of it with Cincinnati, the Rams, San Francisco, Miami runs a version of it. Like everybody runs. Seattle runs a version of it. So how does that change your preparation coming into this week? Because you played Seattle and Kevin O'Connell, it's a version of what he's
right. I played against this, like I said, we played against this a lot. And I think really just with the quarterback situation, I think a lot of quarterbacks can, I ain't gonna say are system players, but quarterbacks, I think that's got a great IQ that can throw on timing and be accurate on time. I think they can fit very well in his system. And Carson is one of them guys. Of course, he got the ability to extend the plays with his legs. So I think it's a real good, good challenge for us, honestly, man, because Carson been with him in Philly. He had the keys to the offense a lot more than now. So I think right now he's more of a, coacher player, like a coach player. So now he's more of a hey, what you need me to do to make sure I win this game and put you in the best position. So I think he go do his thing. I think he's not gonna overdo it. And, he's not gonna be like, oh, I got to, do what I gotta do. But I think he's gonna make some good throws probably and be smart about it, take care of the ball, and try to make sure you don't turn the ball over.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's gonna be a great game, a great challenge for that defense. Try to get some sightseeing. Try to get a day of sightseeing. Get out the hotel, Slay, and see something.
Man, look, I ain't trying to sightsee nothing right about that. I don't worry about, can I get home to this dub, try to get this win, and, because, got that bye week coming up. So I need that. I need to go into the bye week feeling good, man. I want to go in there with the dub and, start off right and get the body ready. So that's the main thing, man. I know we going down there to Detroit, but I'm trying to come back with a win, and that's the main thing. So we're going to keep the main thing. So I catch that sightseeing another time. I'm blessed and fortunate enough I can come back.
Let's talk about it. You got the money.
It's long.
Today's show is brought to you by our presenting sponsor, Hard Rock Bet. Week 4 football doesn't start until Thursday. But on Hard Rock Bet, there's always something to bet on.
If you haven't tried your first bet on Hard Rock Bet yet, there's still time for you to get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Just place a $5 bet, and if it hits, you get not only your winnings, but $150 in extra bonus bets.
Not sure what to bet? Just open up the Hard Rock Bet app. It shows you right there what other people are betting on any day of the week.
You can see the most bet upsets, the top player props from home runs to touchdowns, and a lot more. You can already see trends for the Week 4 games.
And they must not play a lot of defense on the Hard Rock Bet app because y'all are racking up promos nonstop. Daily promotions on the app. Download the Hard Rock Bet app and try your first bet today. In other NFL news, the Giants, you see what they done done, Slay? Mm-hmm. They named Jaxson Dart starting quarterback this week, going forward, replacing Russell Wilson. After a bit of a struggle in the last game, I'm not sure what he did in that red zone drive. That sequence of plays was a head scratcher. I was like, it's fourth and you're throwing it out there. I thought they was gonna give him intentional grounding, but I was like, it's fourth down. So
I was about to say that's gonna be the second time they did it because they just did it right before the drive. Like I'm about to say, God damn, Russ, what you doing now? Just give your boy a shot.
Right. Like, please.
Shot, man. But
their defense was playing really well against the Kansas City Chiefs. They were giving them a chance. So I thought you could feel the fans. The fans were booing.
Mm-hmm.
The team, after a while, you got to show them something different. And again, I said this earlier in the year, but Dabo, I mean, you coaching for your job right now. You sitting too long, you won't ever get to see him play.
Right.
You'll watch somebody else coach you. Yeah, so he has to make a move sooner or later, and they decided to do it. This is a tough matchup. The Chargers are a good team. They're playing really good football, but I know they feel their defense can get some stops and have some success. And they feel like the kid can be prepared and go in there. And if he finds a way to get a win for the Giants against the Chargers, who have been playing great football, that'd be big time.
That would be big for him, definitely, man. Definitely with the talk around the league, I was saying he wasn't that type of caliber quarterback coming in as a rookie. But man, for him to be able to get his start against them and win, that's big because them boys are on a hot streak right now. To my Justin Herbert playing like everybody said that he wasn't like a top 5, but of course that got to translate into the the playoff area because that's all it was really matter at the end of the day. But he's playing lights out. Their defense playing lights out. Like Harbaugh got them boys going over there though. I ain't lying. I watched them on tape. They are flying around, so that could be a good challenge for his offense. And then for him to be his first start in the NFL, it go says a lot, man. It go say a lot, and because this a defense that's going, and I know his defense is doing very well as well. So it gonna be tough. And it was just kind of I know it's a business thing, but boy, it's kind of crazy. My boy went from throwing for 500 the week before, 4 days later, they don't wash your hands with you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
right.
Hey, that's why I be telling people about the business, man. Is what you do for me now.
What you do for me now. This league, you can't be a flash in the pants. You know what I mean? You get your 15 minutes of fame. Don't expect the jacket out of it. They will get rid of you and be on to the next. Nowadays, you're a viral video for a few days, and then they on to the next person. So
quick.
But in other news, the Texans, who started the season 0-3, struggling. Both sides of the football, obviously, lowest scoring offense in the National Football League are amongst the lowest scoring offenses, but defenses have been having some coverage busts, and they made a decision today to release your guy, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, from the team, and you hear DeMeco Ryans say he's not communicating. He's not taking accountability for some of the coverage busts that he had in the back end. Some of these guys have been playing together, Lassiter and Petrie and obviously Stingley. I think he's a little banged up right now because he wasn't out there a lot of that game. But yeah, it's interesting. I don't remember many times a veteran getting cut 3 games into the season. What you think going on, big play?
Man, it got to be a lot going on because from my knowledge is that when he got traded, he basically was on like a kind of like 1-year deal basically with the Eagles, kind of like, but it looked like it's 3, however it looks on the paper. But then we got to over there in Texas, they gave him some guaranteed money to make sure they kind of like invested in him, like, hey,
right,
we're gonna make sure you're good over here. So that was a good sign for that. I always want everybody to get their bread, but the fact that they let him go in 3 weeks. That just don't sit right there now. That's tough. That gotta be a lot going on, man. And I know him as a person, man. I know he's a true competitor, a guy that's, very, how to say it, like he's emotionally driven. He take a lot and the fact that, he coming from a team that's now was 3-0, he's 0-3. So,
Right.
I'm thinking they try to bring winning coach over there, and they probably just, I don't know, but that's wild, very wild. But hey,
Right.
hey, he got to find a way. He got to find a way. I wish nothing but the best for him, And I know how this business is. This business is cutthroat. Like I said, we just said, what have you done for me now? And
Right.
and I guessing they feel like he ain't doing nothing for him.
Yeah, he ain't doing enough, or he's being a distraction, or he's being a detriment. We'll see if it gets picked up. Another weird thing about this week in the National Football League, a lot of blocked field goals, including your former team.
Yeah.
For the game. They blocked the field goal to win the game. And then your boy Jordan Davis, they said he clocked 18.5 or something miles per hour on the GPS. Slade. What was you thinking when you seen Jordan Davis?
Well, one thing I'm trying to tell folks, like, I'm so glad that he was able to show how fast he is, because a lot of these big guys in this league don't think Jordan was that fast at the combine. I got Cam Hayward over here. That's my dog. He like, Slay, man, is Jordan that fast? Like, I'm like, bruh, if you ask for one sprint out of him, and that was in his worst shape back then, he in his best shape now, but that was in his worst shape, I guarantee you he could beat almost every D tackle in the league with one sprint. Like, you got up 40, he's getting, and I wasn't surprised he made it to 18. I wasn't. I just glad that the world finally got to see my dog really actually get out of there and get going. So
that's gonna live forever.
I knew he was gonna run the fastest he could too, because this is his chance. He don't care how tired he was. He probably done did a 10-play drive. Doesn't even matter. I'm finna show y'all how fast I really am, and he got active because he could have just got the ball and just laid down and won the game. He said no. Tug. Could have risked the fumble, could have risked everything.
Hey, he didn't care. Glory.
I'm about to show y'all right now, and he got out of there, man. So there's been a lot of block kicks, man, definitely. I'm just watching one too, man, and with the Jets too. They almost win the game, but Baker did bigger things. He playing crazy too to do that. But man, it's been in Cleveland. I forgot about even Cleveland did the same thing to do it. So it's been crazy, man. It's been a crazy special teams, man. That's why I got to win in all 3 phases, and that's why 3 phases are very important in this game.
No question about it. No question about it. And last night's game was an incredible game. I thought Detroit, I was not expecting. Lamar don't lose to the NFC much, so it's hard for us to ever really bet against him. He was 24-2 coming into the game, and now he's 24-3. And Detroit just, I don't know if I've ever seen anybody contain him like that. Like, they wasn't letting him move around. They were stripping the ball from him. They sacked him 7 times. I mean, he threw for 288, but in 3 tugs. So it's almost like, hey, still played a great game.
Yeah.
But boy.
Hey, what all game come to, man? Situational moments. Every big time third down, they made a play. They made sure they got off the field. That's what I think they won at. They won in all big time situations moments, and Baltimore didn't. A big 4th down stop, they ain't stopped. Baltimore went for it on 4th and 1 when they could have kicked the field goal and went up by that, and they stopped them there. So, you know what I'm saying? So they won all the situational game. It was a very balanced game, but what separated them was situational ball.
Yeah, I think that goal line stance was one of the biggest things. When they stopped Derrick Henry twice in a row, I think it was like, hey, these boys are not playing today.
They ain't scared of him.
They're not scared of him, and they don't care if it's one. Usually you have the one dude to like, yeah, this Derrick Henry, he gonna get in. Like, let's just get ready. And them dudes wasn't thinking none of that. And then on the other side, on those 4th downs, I try to explain to people how hard it is to defend those insert plays where the receiver keeps motioning down, he insert, they run the ball, you got to see if he inserts, and then you got to get there and try to make the tackle on the running back. And then the one play where he inserts and they fake that handoff, and you look up and you like,
God damn.
God damn. I know he behind me.
Damn. I be hating. That's the worst plays I hate, because it's so hard to see and adjust, because now the fact that quarterbacks are actually carrying out the fake so long, and then they stay on a block for so long. And as a corner, the first thing we are taught is to show color to that running back to make him change direction. I got to get him before he get going. And by that time, you don't realize you're trying to set this edge, somebody running by you. And
No question about
every time, man. Every time.
it. And all you could do is chase him to the end zone.
And all you got to do is chase and just pray that he just got some butterfingers. Because, boy, look, I tell you, boy, I done got hit one time with Thielen. When he wasn't like be Thielen who he supposed to be. Man, that boy came in and inserted with AP. AP done ran for already 100 on us. I'm finna like, AP ain't finna get me. Ran right by me. I ain't even see him run. I just ran straight to AP like, oh, shit.
At that point, you might as well tackle him. All right, I'll just go tackle you, AP.
Oh, man. I thought you had the ball, my boy.
Hey, and now we done seen this clip where Prime saying he told his son not to go to Baltimore. That he said he would end up sitting behind Lamar for 10 years, and he felt like it'd be a better opportunity elsewhere to get a chance to play and all that. What do you feel about that? Because I'll tell you what I think.
I mean, depending on where I'm at in life. Like, so if I wasn't the first round draft pick guy, I would prefer myself to go, somewhere I want to be able to compete and start at. But if I'm a guy that's later in the round, like, so say if I was a 5th round pick and I have a chance to pick who I could go play behind, and to say at the corner position, if I had a chance to go play behind Sherman, you, or Joe Hayden, or Pat P, and all this time in my era, I'm going to take advantage of it because of the fact that, hey, I know at one point in time my day go come. You know what I'm saying? I know it's different at the quarterback position because some of them play 20 and 30 years, wherever they feel like playing. But I know for me, just saying the player I am, I would love to have the ability to learn from a guy that's one of the best that probably go ever go in the history books of playing this game. And, I done seen it happen before. Guys that was behind some talented guys, he was just behind Joe Flacco. Right. You know what I'm saying? A Super Bowl champion, they brought them a Super Bowl there. And then they're like, hey, it's your turn. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, I'm a guy that's like, hey, I like learning, I like to learn. Shoot. So if somebody doing something that I want to be, I'm gonna try to go under that wing. So, but I understand where they coming from too. I know I probably want to son that play. So I understand.
No, I feel what he's saying when he's saying he ain't never learned nothing from where he ain't never sat on the bench and been like, man, I sure did learn a lot today. I feel it. But just the quarterback spot is so different. Like at corner, linebacker, you could say I play in special teams. I can scrap my way to like suiting up on game day and like getting out there, getting my feet wet. Maybe if somebody gets banged up, I get, get a chance to get out there on defense and do my thing. Totally understandable. But at quarterback, if you're not a first round pick, second round pick, you're probably not playing. Or you're going to have to wait anyway.
Yeah, you got to wait anyway, yeah.
And you can increase your value behind a guy like, if you're sitting there saying, hey, Lamar's going to be here a while and doing all this, I can learn championship habits. I can learn winning habits, how to prepare for these games, how MVP of the National Football League prepares every week, how he reads the defense. That stuff you can't just learn anywhere.
Yeah.
That's stuff that, hey, if you want to just sit behind somebody and just be like, oh, man, even Joe Flacco, he's probably learning some great stuff from Joe Flacco. But if you go to a situation like the Saints or just Spencer Rattler and young guys, no offense to Spencer Rattler, but he has never been to the top of the mountaintop. So he don't know that much more than you do. He started a few NFL games. I'm not sure he's even had a start that he's won yet. But sure, you might have an opportunity to play, but your development won't be as great as it would be behind somebody like that, because the things that you would learn, the habits that you would learn, the preparation, how to carry yourself, how to watch film, how to drill, you know what I mean? You'll go somewhere else, and that's why people draft and trade and get guys from Super Bowl teams, because they want the formula. They want to know what's going on. When Cooper Kupp came to Seattle, Mike McDonald was like, hey, I'm chasing edges. I want to know what you know. Like, I want to know how y'all traveled. I want to know how y'all ate. Did y'all have a nutritionist? I want to know y'all won a Super Bowl. Like, what went into it? And there are details. And so when you have quarterbacks that have won MVPs or won Super Bowls, there's a way they've done it. And so if you're not picked in the upper echelon, and I'm a 5th round pick, I'm cool sitting behind Lamar. I'm cool.
That's where I'm at too. But like I said, I understand Deion because he want to see his son play. I'm with it too. You know what I'm saying? But just me, I like to learn and I like to witness greatness. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like me saying I got a chance to like, hey, Slay like even when I was a rookie, I had a good chance to watch Champ Bailey work out for the Detroit Lions in 2013. But thankfully, like I said, ended up with Sheen. I watched that workout because I admired Champ for so long. You know, I was one of his biggest fans that he never just knew about. And I got a chance to watch him do a whole workout. And to me, I was like, I know I was a 36 pick, so they expected me to play. I'm over like, I cannot wait to watch this dude do some work. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's my biggest dude, man. So yeah, I'm with you on that. With that part, just saying I love to be behind somebody and just learn.
We got to get you a Champ jersey.
Yeah, oh yeah, I gotta get a Champ, man. I got to get me a Champ. That's my dude. That's my dude.
I'm gonna text him.
That's my dude. We follow each other all the day. I be trying to keep it cool, try to keep it fair because I'm playing, but I'm for sure inbox him. Hey man, I need that.
Yeah, you got to get that. You got to get that Champ. Which one you gonna get?
I don't even care.
Denver Champ?
Huh?
That you gonna get Denver Champ? You gonna get? I mean, you get the.
Redskins transfer too. Redskins transfer too. But whatever he blessed me with, I'm gonna be thankful for. You know what I'm saying? Because he just represent the South Georgia so highly, and I need that.
I ain't mad at that. We're gonna make that happen, big play. We go sure make that happen. Another thing that was said by a Hall of Famer, Joe Thomas said Myles Garrett is the most impactful non-QB in the history of football.
It's
Aaron Donald. Let's not go crazy.
Hey, I would say he can say
that. Lose our mind.
We could go him and Aaron Donald for sure. Like that's not even a question. I'm about to say, look now, you almost forgot that boy that was in, and he was in. First of all, he was in St. Louis and he was in LA. We talking about the Rams. That boy 99 is very special, and he's a freak of nature. Like so, yeah, man. He's up there. He might.
And then with accolades, you could put J.J. Watt in there.
Yeah.
Like, let's not go crazy. Dion, it would be in there. Let's not go Charles Woodson.
All them guys. Yeah, let's not be too crazy now. But I understand where he's coming from because athlete, gifted he is a gifted player, but he's for sure one of the generational talent.
But you also gotta like what elevated Aaron Donald's greatness, even on top of the 3 defensive players of the year, the 8 All-Pros, the 10 Pro Bowls. What elevated it even more is when they were in the Super Bowl for the game, Aaron Donald won and ended the game.
Look.
They lose that Super Bowl. If Aaron Donald stays blocked, they lose that Super Bowl. Jalen looked like he stumbled and slipped. Chase was wide open. Burrow was looking at him.
Yeah.
Like, they lose that Super Bowl if it's not for Aaron Donald. He was the reason. So it's tough because you got to see, you want to see Myles Garrett in those playoff moments.
Yeah.
But he's just stuck in Cleveland. So it's hard for me to say, oh, man, this is the greatest because when it's unfair, but you got to play in big moments. You can't just be a regular season monster. You can't. You can't. Yeah. The hardest games are in the playoffs. Like the most impactful, that's when the lights is brightest. And if you're saying I never had to play under the brightest lights, it's unfair, but unfortunately you can't be.
Yeah. Cleveland tough for him, man, because
I wish he would go somewhere else.
I wish he would too, there, because boy, he in that category. But you made a lot of sense about the fact that but man, he is a monster though. I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. I ain't never seen somebody. I had a joint practice with that man. I ain't never seen nobody shut a whole practice down.
I ain't never seen nobody move like the way he was winning, bro. Did you see the clip? I was just gonna get on that. Jordan, run!
What it sound like? It sound like Boys in the Hood. Ricky!
I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. I ain't never heard. I played football for 11 years. I ain't never heard nobody scream at the quarterback, run!
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Hey, that's tell you so. You better get your ass on.
Hey, you better go. You better
go, boy. I swear you better get on down. At least he warned him, though. He could have not said nothing.
Right. Could have got him killed.
Yeah.
He tried to get him killed. I know they watched that film, and he probably was like, hey, Jordan, you heard me, right?
You heard me. Hey, I told you to run, too. You better heard me. I'm telling you.
You better heard me. I screamed. Now, yeah, I could have probably just tried to block him, but you see, you're a monster. I screamed.
Yeah.
Listen, keep your ears open.
Well, I'll tell you, that shit was so funny. I saw that clip, boy.
Oh, man. But I appreciate your big play. I ain't going to take no more of your time. I know it's your off day. As always, I appreciate you joining me.
I appreciate you, man. Have a good one.
You too, brother. I'll see you next week. Let me know how Ireland is.
All right, I'm going to let you know, man.